The next session is with Ketan Kulkarni. Most of you know, I guess. And but still, I have to give the introduction. So Ketan is an experienced practice leader, enterprise agile coach, scale agile practice consultant with Evident, and with rich background in agile transformation design, thinking frameworks, and agile coaching. With over 19 years in tech industry, he excels in guiding organizations towards excellence. So, welcome, Ketan. Over to you.
I'm a bit scared. So, predominantly when you have your topic been covered in a keynote already, it basically gets into a difficult shoes completely. And I hope that this brings out some value. So, you might see some word there, some topic name, bit different. बहुत से लोग या टॉपिक नेम के चक्कर में आ गए हैं. एक स्ट्रैटेजी होती है. But I hope that this, the linkage that is going to be providing here makes some value. So thank you all for being here. And before I move forward, there's a good quote I read somewhere. And this links back to the current situation, you know, that it's more about how we do continuous improvements happening and how we take it up. I have a question for all of you. How many of you feel that you're intelligent or super intelligent? If I ask this question, are you intelligent? How many of you feel you're intelligent? Raise your hands. No? Only few people intelligent here? We have been talking about intelligence since morning. Okay, how many of you feel you're super intelligent? None of you. Oh, one of them. Good. So, the couple of slides, you know, way back in the month of June 2023, I asked this question to ChatGPT, that are you intelligent or super intelligent than humans? The first line caught, you know, my attention, and then rest I didn't read it. It said, as an AI language model, I lack true intelligence and consciousness. And that's the moment I felt my job is secured. I felt मुझे कुछ होने वाला नहीं है. And since then, AI थोड़ा थोड़ा पढ़ के लोगों को सिखा के थोड़ा थोड़ा पढ़ के सिखा के it happened to go it like that, right? So I was quite confident that we can go and learn something more. Still learning. But then I did this something yesterday. So I asked the same question yesterday, just to check how the response is coming after 2 years. Maybe it's not June, it's March, but just a couple of months been on the corner. It responded something different. With so many things happening with human and AI, आप response देखिए human nuance to human के बारे में 5 point लिखे हुए हैं, which 2 साल पहले नहीं थे. It is more about how AI is also understanding that the presence of human with respect to their interaction is really important to come through. There's maybe a point of deep thinking also coming in, that how we can think. The whole analogy here is, as you know, in keynote also mentioned about that, the way it is advancing, the way it is more about, is AI a alsi insan or AI a atmanirbhar insan, or how we basically duel to it. Now coming to today's session, going to be, how many of you go through this question, you know, कि आज खाने में क्या बनाएं? Daily? It's a very, very troublesome question that I have. And I don't have the answer to it. And especially like me, whenever I've been asked this question, you know, कि जेवाला क्या बनाऊं? खाने में क्या बनाएंगे? What would you like to eat? And we say, right? Yeah. And this actually sparked a topic, you know, me, कि how does human think like this? Why specifically we say, you know, we go in that pattern to think about it. So just trying to relate some intelligences here. This is something, a good place in Pune I like the most. You all might know this. And this is the most difficult question for me. And you might be wondering, कि क्या question लेके आया ये? How is that so important? And there is a series of human intelligence that goes through this process. Whenever we respond the question, I'm just trying to deep dive here. look at this. The first thing that I respond is anything. As somebody said, kuch bhi. That's the speed intelligence I exhibit. Human mind have a lot of intelligences, and the same has been put up in your super intelligence or AI. The first thing is anything. That's the thing. कुछ भी चलेगा. थोड़ी देर बाद में आप you talk to people in the house and you say, अच्छा उनको क्या खाना है? What you will have? Okay, you want pizza? Okay, that's collective intelligence. Multiple minds coming together. अब आप बोल रहे खाने की टॉपिक क्यों निकालें, क्योंकि खाना इसके बाद ही है और आपको अच्छी तरीके से चरण सीमा की भूख लग जाए, ये मेरी पूरी की पूरी कोशिश है. So many brains put together is your collective intelligence, which is hive. You call it hive. Reflex is your speed intelligence. Third comes quality. And this is something that my wife exhibits really well. I said, आलू पराठा कल ही तो खाया था. I said, यार पनीर पराठा 4 दिन पहले खाया था. I said, दिन एक काम करते हैं, let's have cheese पराठा. ये सब खा खा के तुम मोटे हो रहे हो, तुम्हें अपने हेल्थ की तरफ ध्यान नहीं है. जिम मेंबरशिप लिए 2 महीना हो गया है और आप अब तक जिम नहीं गए हैं. This is quality intelligence moving towards health. Before it goes there, provide autonomous intelligence, order and Vishaya Samla. That's exactly what we do. Is a series of multiple intelligences. Different intelligence that we possess, the same as that what AI possess. Kuch aur hai nahi, as per me, what I've understood so far. We are moving towards autonomous intelligences where agents and agentic AI comes in picture. I think that topic already came in, and that's what I'm saying. Kuch cheezein already covered hai, just have a different way of representation to it. So why this? Because we possess this every day. Somebody before called me, lunch ka menu kya hai? Outside. Even I don't know. But there are, it happens normally. Coffee hai, biscuit ka hai. So that happens. We normally, as a human, we interact, we talk to each other, and these are the basic steps of how you can understand that we all possess this. Despite this has been linked to intelligence and AI, we as humans already have it. But now suppose that if the same query, खाने में क्या बनाऊं, is asked to AI, how it is going to answer? So if we ask this query to AI, first thing is need to process information fast. So it's going to process the information. Second is need to gather insights from multiple sources. Fridge में कहाँ पे खाना है, डब्बे में कहाँ पे खाना है, wherever all those things are, what is the required data sets you have to get the detailed information. The third is need to refine. Refinement is the most important thing. That's exactly what AI does. अभी कल की खिचड़ी आज की खिचड़ी में कौन सी खानी है? That's refinement. We do every day. And that's exactly if you go and ask AI, it's going to be thinking these steps. Bit different, we humans do it simplistically. कुछ नहीं, कुछ भी चलेगा. But AI ऐसा नहीं सोचता. AI will have a way to control things. And the moment you bring the word control is where agents come in picture. So if we ask AI to control this is what I get. So it's going to say, Ketan, you have a table booked already at Vadeshwar. 7:15 बजे जाओ और खा लो, ज़्यादा सवाल मत करो. So that's what an AI agent is, as per me. So a difference between AI agent and agentic AI, what I understood is this. If you ask the same question to AI agent, which is basically rule-based, needs approval. And also, it's more about approval required at the end. You give a menu, whatever is available to at the end. It's more about, ye chalega kya? Are you okay with this? That's what AI agent comes in picture with. Whereas agentic AI is more about, don't worry, I'll take care of it. I'll order the food on your behalf, right? So I thought, काफ़ी slides हो गए हैं. Let's give a demo. ये इतनी सारी बातें हो रही हैं, so let me see if I can give a demo from here. So I'm calling an AI agent on my cell phone. I think this should be audible to all of you.
Hi Pune, I am Ketan's AI Khiladi. Ask me anything.
Hey, can you tell me what is Regional Scrum Gathering Pune that is happening today?
Adjust virtual cricket helmet. नमस्ते, आप मुझसे रीजनल स्क्रम गैदरिंग पुणे के बारे में पूछ रहे हैं। मैं एआई खिलाड़ी हूं और क्रिकेट की तरह एआई एजेंटिक्स में मैं भी फुल सेंचुरी मरता हूं। रीजनल स्क्रम गैदरिंग पुणे एशिया का सबसे बड़ा स्क्रम गैदरिंग है। ये एक एआई गिलिटी फोकस्ड इवेंट है जिसमें कटिंग एज एआई ड्रिवन एजाइल सॉल्यूशंस, global agile practitioners.
Please stop, stop,
or
stop,
innovation-
stop, stop. We have crowd here, which is a global crowd. You have to speak in English, buddy. Can you repeat the same thing in English and tell me that which hall is Ketan's session right now? बोल भाई, इज्जत का सवाल है। Some network issue.
Hi Pune, I am Ketan's AI Khiladi. Ask me anything.
Yeah, with the regional Scrum gathering happening in Pune, can you tell me in which hall Ketan Kulkarni's session is right now happening?
नमस्ते। हाँ, मैं आपको बता सकता हूँ। केतन कुलकर्णी का सेशन AI खाइलटी, द राइज ऑफ ऑटोनोमस इंटेलिजेंस, हॉल नंबर 3 में है। यह पहले दिन यानी शुक्रवार 21 मार्च को दोपहर 12:25 से 1:10 तक चलेगा। क्या आप AI एजेंट्स के बारे में और जानना चाहेंगे? मैं खुद एक AI खिलाड़ी हूँ। हाँ हाँ।
क्या लगता है इसके बाद का सेशन कौन सा होगा 1 बजे?
Hello there. I notice you haven't responded. Are you still there? If you have any questions about Ketan Kulkarni's session on AI Khiladi, the rise of autonomous intelligence in Hall 3, or anything about AI agents or the regional Scrum gathering schedule, I'm happy to help. Just let me know what information you're looking for.
Yeah, can you tell me what time the lunch is for day 1?
हाँ, बिल्कुल। पहले दिन शुक्रवार 21 मार्च पर लंच का समय दोपहर 1:10 से 2:10 तक है। यह कैफेटेरिया में होगा और नेटवर्किंग के लिए भी अच्छा मौका होगा। पूरे 1 घंटे का ब्रेक है ताकि आप आराम से खाना खा सकें और दूसरे प्रतिभागियों से मिल सकें।
कितने बजे आज का दिन खत्म होगा? लास्ट क्वेश्चन है, सॉरी।
कोई बात नहीं। कार्यक्रम का पहला दिन शुक्रवार 21 मार्च शाम 5:45 बजे मुख्य हॉल में क्लोजिंग नोट के साथ समाप्त होगा।
Okay,
उसके बाद शाम
okay, hold on there.
क्या आपके पास
Sorry.
है।
Last question. You know, Agent Ketan, I want to ask last question to you. क्या लगता है आपको ये केतन का सेशन अच्छा होगा क्या? Bit network issue.
Hi Pune, I am Ketan's
Sorry.
AI Khiladi.
God.
Ask me anything.
So, just giving an example here, you know, I just trained an AI agent, all right, with Regional Scrum Gathering Pune yesterday night. And I thought, how can we have a demonstration? I just had in my cell phone, you can go and ask the prompting in a regular way, it was going to respond back. Now, this is just a simple demonstration of how the context awareness has been brought in. AI agents are more about giving inputs and getting the outputs. If I get into a simple AI agent, it's going to give me a response which it knows. This agentic AI right now knows where Ketan is. It also knows the entire schedule. It also knows which hotel I am in, which city I am in, which floor this event is happening. That is the kind of awareness it has. And that is exactly what agentic AI is. Maybe I'm not prompting well, or maybe the information, or maybe the network is a bit bad here, but what I'm trying to bring you here is that that's a difference that we bring in with these two different things. I hope you're with me. One last question I'm going to ask it before I move further, if it basically answers.
Hi Pune, I am Ketan's AI Khiladi. Ask me anything.
He-
I notice you've typed something that appears to be in Marathi. While I'd love to respond,
No,
I'm
no,
not
no,
entirely sure.
no, no. I want the answer to be in English, please. Can you tell me, post lunch, what are the sessions on day one at Original Scrum Gathering Pune?
I understand you'd like me to speak in English. I'd be happy to help. I'm Ketan Kulkarni's AI Khiladi partner for this presentation. Think of me as the digital sidekick with all the jokes but none of the coffee breaks. Why did the AI go to therapy? It had too many deep learning issues. I'm here to discuss AI agentics with this wonderful agile audience. What specific aspects of AI agents would you like to know about? I can tell you about autonomous intelligence, how AI agents work, or the future of AI in
Hold
agile
on, hold on,
environments.
hold on. My question was more about what is the schedule next topic after the lunch on day one at Original Scrum Gathering Pune?
I understand you're speaking in a mix of Hindi and English, though I'm having a bit of trouble
Okay, hold on.
understanding everything.
You've been crap here. You've been crap here. Leave it. So what's happening here? I am prompting at a one thing which it's not going to resonate right now. And that's something that autonomous intelligence needs human intervention. It's more about how I'm prompting it to. It's also about that if I say the words like schedule, it will understand. I'm saying what is next coming in. And this is exactly what the context awareness of agentic AI comes in, of how it is taking the words, it's taking from the memory of coming in. The more peculiar you are, the more peculiar answers will come. It needs to be trained more. I'm not that much of an expert, still learning here, but just a demonstration to you how this agentic AI or how this voice recognition of agentic AI can work. You can go to 11labs.com. It's a very good particular tool where you can create your own AI agents, or you can put a lot of information to generate agentic AI context awareness details, which basically can orient, can observe, can act as well. Going forward, this is what AI agents and agentic AI is, as per me, a basic difference here. So if you have an AI agent, it's more about that. Today's special is something like that you want to prepare. Agentic AI will go in more context. What's happened earlier? What are your likes, dislikes? What is basically, it can suggest back to you, right? This is exactly what a differentiating factor here between agents and agentic AI is. I'm taking a bit simplistic words here. Technologically, it is more deep dived into, but more about from the perspective of understanding. I mean, using a bit of a small framework pointers here to go through. So what is an AI agent, actually? That's the framework, not going to go much in detail, but to make it simplify, I've just put some ways of understanding here. So if suppose, what should I cook today is a user input, right? You know, AI agent will like to process a decision. It's going to basically check what is happening in your fridge right now, what's the ingredients you have, what kind of meal dietary preferences you have, what kind of memory uses you have, how you can have the data or the information on the food based on the weather. The second is about external tools. Are there any external recipes to go through? These are the factors that AI agent will consider working together to provide your response. It is also about environment interactions. You know, what are the factors which is basically for बारिश के दिन तो पकौड़ा खाना है. अगर अपने आप पता चल गया कि बारिश है तो पकौड़ा की सजेशन दे सकता है. This is just a way of how the agent can work. There will be more different dimensions. One of the use cases that I've seen is in learning and development areas. A lot of trainings, a lot of different modules of training, those can be part of an agent as well. That can be an AI agent which can leverage to find what exactly an employee needs based on what has been trained as per being an agent. But agentic AI comes in a picture of context awareness of the entire organization. It comes with a context of what are the needs of the organization to provide those suggestions or those preferences for trainings. That's one of the use case examples that can be implemented that I've seen implemented in multiple organizations. So that's exactly what is an AI agent and how it basically works in these steps of a simple use case of the same thing of how you cook. Second is, what are the types of agents? You will have simple reflex agent, which is more about a simple example of basic rule. Whatever you have, you do it. Whatever information you have that you're trained into, provide it. Model-based reflex agent, it's more about what is the model been context about. So if suppose you usually eat light at night, so वो बोलेगा कि खिचड़ी खाओ, सैलड खाओ. वो ये नहीं बोलेगा कि यार अब बिरयानी खाओ. लेकिन अगर मेरी इच्छा हुई बिरयानी खाने की तो वहाँ पे ह्यूमन इंटरवेंशन की जरूरत पड़ेगी. If I eat खिचड़ी all 10 days, then it is going to say खिचड़ी खाओ. But on 11th day अगर मेरी इच्छा हो गई कि नहीं मुझे नहीं खाना है, वहाँ पे कुछ नहीं कर सकता एजेंट. And that's where decision comes in picture. That's what model-based reflex agent will do. Goal-based is मुझे तो पतला होना है, अगले 2 महीने में मुझे वेट कम करना है, मत खा 6 बजे के बाद. That's what agent is going to tell you. लेकिन 6 o'clock के बाद में मैं यूएस में ट्रैवल करके आया, मेरा जेट लैग चल रहा है. Agent is going to fail there because you are not trained on that piece. That's what your goal-based agent will do. Utility-based agents. Meeting के पहले 30 मिनट है. What to eat? Have a black coffee and that's all. Maybe. It depends on where you are. Here, there is no context awareness. Here, there is no autonomous factor of agent. Autonomous intelligence is all about helping to give decisions on behalf of you, which AI agent won't do. AI agent वहाँ पे लाके छोड़ देगा. आप खाएंगे, नहीं खाएंगे, आपको चलेगा, नहीं चलेगा. Right? The last is learning agent. Last time तो तुमने ये खाया था, क्या तुम चाहते हो मैं वापस बनाऊं? These are the simple ways of how different types of agents are. And these are the agents when you have a use case. Maybe one of the use cases I would say is in the admin departments when you have a facility. When if suppose you have 20 employees coming in and you want to book your guest house facility for them, how this goal-based agents can come in picture. Goal-based agent is you have to provide 20 rooms to the 20 employees coming in. But are they trained equally? क्या एक साथ 2 employees रह सकते हैं? Male friends? किसी को नहीं रहना तो क्या करेंगे? Right? वहाँ पे जाके मालूम पड़ा कि AC चल नहीं रहा है. Agent will not do this. This is something a human intervention is required. Right? And this is exactly what AI agent is all about. I'm just trying to simplify the architecture diagram here of how we can understand this. And this is the basic system architecture of AI agent. It's more about working alone, which is basically single agents. Multi-agents is more about a network of multiple AI agents. So अब खाना खाने में आपने पूछा कि मैं कैसे खाऊं, फ्रिज में सामान है, प्लस कोई रेसिपी का बुक है, and plus is there a smart cooking YouTube video? If you add all these 3, you will get a good food. Rather than that, I should call my mom. Or I can cook myself. Or if not cook myself, I should order straight away. Right? This is how you can basically build on top of it. The last is your human-machine collaboration. You need to have a final call for AI agent. It's basically humans. It's basically we who need to provide that. This is what AI agent is. Coming back to agentic AI. I'm going to touch base on the 4 factors here, which are very, 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 very important from agentic AI perspective. The first is observing. As I told you, the difference between agentic AI and agent is rule-based, needs decision. Agentic AI is more about taking decision on your behalf. You basically provide that scenario. How you provide it, that's the 4 differentiating factors here. The first is you observe. You gather inputs. How you observe is, it starts observing with available data, sensors. पूरा का पूरा किचन ढूंढता हूँ, मैं तो ढूंढता हूँ, रात को भूख लगती है, मैं किचन पूरा छान मारता हूँ. 10 बजे के बाद मुझे लगता है मुझे भूख लगी है, फ्रिज में जाके देखता हूँ. I will go to fridge, I will scan the entire fridge. 2 bread मिले, फिर कहीं कोने में सॉस मिला है. Apply that to it and eat it. That's how I used to do. I still do it right now. And that's what the sensors are all about when you are providing it to. Because you want agentic AI to observe. Second is user input. I have to provide input. I need to provide my meal preferences. I need to provide my health preferences. I need to provide my current mood as well. This is something that agentic AI is trying to understand from the observing pattern. Third is your data feeds. It looks at external data like weather, हम देखते नहीं हैं. If you ask me, I can eat biryani for any of the seasons. But agentic AI is very, it really wants to go into intelligence to see how it can read data feeds as well. There's an example given there. You can just read it through. It's just more about understanding this in simple terms. The first thing that agentic AI does is observe based on these three factors. The second is orient. Now understand the context. Observe तो कर लिया कि इनके पास घर में खाने के लिए कुछ नहीं है. Context समझना होगा. So it's more about building context, and we Indians are high context. When you say high context, we need some माहौल to communicate as well. अभी इस room में you all are sitting, many of you don't know each other. To help you connect to each other as well, you need to talk. Many people feel कि मेरे साथ ऐसा बहुत बार होता है. ये कौन इतना बड़ा आदमी बैठ गया है? Unless I don't talk, people don't get comfortable. They feel that, no, there's something different person. They're not comfortable talking to me unless I don't talk to them. We are contextual. We need context. And India has a different way of high context and low context states as well. Like northern states are quite high context in nature, like Haryana or Punjab. They speak differently. In Dangal there is a good dialogue, that it says कि बाल काट दूं तो इसे बड़ा सके है के. That's high context. In Indore we say, if you're on a table of food, in dinner or lunch, my dad used to say, चम्मच लंबा कर. Now, many of you don't know what चम्मच लंबा कर is. चम्मच लंबा कर is चम्मच पास करो. That's high context. Now these are the ways of how you have contextual awareness to do. That orientation is something that agentic AI brings in. It understands the context. The context understanding happens from continuous learning. Is the agentic AI learning a specific environment? But maybe उसको दूसरा environment मालूम ही नहीं होगा. Patterns. It understands the pattern. So if you suppose you haven't had paneer in a while and suggest it as an option, चलेगा? I don't know. And the last is actual context. It's considered that today's holiday, so a heavier meal might be fine. This is the way a pattern brings the context understanding, and the overall orientation is what agentic AI thinks. Third is about deciding. That's the most important thing that it does. What are your goals? What are your plans? And what is your risk assessment? This all happens with the way you train and learn them, right? So it's more about that. Maybe last time इनको मैंने suggest किया था कि यार आप रोटी खाओ, but they didn't give a good feedback. So let's suggest some paratha to them. It is based on the decision thing. Decision happening completely on making the choices, which are three things, which requires three factors: goals, planning, and risk assessment to it. And the last is action. You have to execute the decision. Normally, we humans execute the decision the moment we do it. Here, explicitly, the decision has to be executed by agentic AI. For that, you not only execute, you monitor, take a feedback so that your agentic AI is again recursively accelerating based on the feedback going through. These are the four basic segments of your agentic AI. What I was trying to do with this gentleman here, right? It has not been trained in that way yet. I have feeded him the entire schedule of RSG. I have feeded him the entire list of participants as well. So if I ask that, do you know Ashutosh? It should have say who Ashutosh is. But maybe the way I am prompting might need to be refined more. All right? Maybe it knows about, I don't know whether it's going to read the participants so far or not. But that's exactly how agentic AI will do. It will orient, it will then perform the decision to give it. But is it enough? Do you think that still with autonomous intelligence of agents coming in, do you feel that human intervention is limited now? Anybody? With so many of agentic AI solutions coming with different use cases, do you still feel that human intervention is required? What could be a scenario you feel? चलो खाना खाने का ले लेते हैं. Simple है. You've been eating a lot of, like you have a agentic AI at home. The agentic AI know that the 4 people in the house, they know they are eating so much of, this is the way they've been eating from last 4 months. What is the specific thing where you feel that humans might be required? सब पता है उसको. आप किस समय क्या खाते हो, आपका पैटर्न क्या है, आपके नखरे बड़े हैं. कभी कभी आपको लगता है कि नहीं खाना चाहिए. मेरे ऐसा इंसान रात को उठ के पता नहीं मूंगफली खा रहा होता 2 बजे, भूख लगी क्या करे. And then everybody is like catching me on that. And that's the reason I'm not disciplined enough. Okay, an agentic AI knows about it. He gives me a message, mat kha, don't eat it. But still I'm eating it. With all those basic things required also, having in it also, what is it that you feel that humans is required there? Anybody? Emotions. Okay. पहली बार बीमार पड़ने के बाद तो नहीं मालूम होगा, पर उसके बाद तो मालूम पड़ जाएगा. Okay? And that information, if it has been provided at the first time instance as well, then it knows. Yes. Anything else? It's a good point. But it can be trained in future. Is it something that agentic AI cannot be trained on?
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah. Am I audible?
Yes, you are?
Just will answer in your way. Maybe Jadoo ki Jappi, he will not aware how to give it.
Okay, Jadoo ki Jappi after pet is kharab. Okay. Okay, fine. Absolutely. That is one way of expressing these things. Agentic AI can say, आपका पेट खराब है यार, मत करो. Okay, if it can be trained in that way, the way the collaboration is happening, because आपके घर में जो बातचीत हो रही है, the way you are collaborating is also letting agentic AI know the environment and context. आज खुशी का माहौल है, तो आज चिकन बनना चाहिए. आज गम का माहौल है, तो एक रोटी खा लेते हैं सुबह वाली. It may happen like that, the way it goes. But one thing that agentic AI needs to implement, and that is basically new intelligence, NEU, which is basically more about a feed-forward autonomous intelligence, which is more about in the Groot, which has been launched a few days back, is more about that. रात को 3 बजे जब मैं मूंगफली खा रहा होता हूँ, वो जो एक डेडली डरावना लुक होता है मेरी वाइफ की आंखों में, और वो जो मुझे फीलिंग देता है, that is something that agentic AI अब तक नहीं ला सकता है. That's what I felt. That's the sentience coming into it. That's more about a new thing that, maybe that is one force which is stopping me to go and do it. And that is called as, immutation of the human behaviors and movements, which Groot N1 is doing now, that NVIDIA launched a few days back. That is Omni Intelligence. That is a part of a new NEU intelligence. If you search on Google, you will find it. That's exactly what is happening, which is a step forward to agentic AI. So what I felt is that even if that is happening, I found that my wife is a khiladi. She comes in and basically is the only human who I basically can have a respect to scare and understand that, you need to be disciplined enough. It's all about myself. And that's where I call the khiladi is us. It's not AI. It's more about people like us, or maybe humans like us, who are required to bring in that discipline to understand how you can use it and balance it out. So without khiladi or without us, agentic AI handles everything, but this is the problem. If AI misjudges, what will happen? Maybe today it wants something different. How it's going to hamper, how it's going to impact to it, right? And where actually this khiladi steps into is this. So it's more about you have some segments there going, that if suppose AI is unsure, it's more about understanding that what is happening. That's where you need humans. So that a balance of human and agentic AI comes to provide a better solution to it, right? You can just go through it, just an example in a simplistic way. That's the way I learn. So, and food is something very close to me. So all my metaphors are on food. More about, you have a lunch session right now. You have a lunch anyways. So the last of the example is very, very important. It's more about that if AI is handling food sourcing, is the khiladi in us ensuring ethical choices? And how you bring in those. That's exactly where important of trust, transparency, explainability, security factors comes into picture. So it's more about always prioritize the way it has to be. बहुतों के घर में चिथड़े का दूध आता है, किसी के घर में डेयरी का दूध आता है. It's about ethics. It is about all people have different ways of looking at things. Okay, so you have an ethical AI session post lunch. Do join that. Okay, because that's more about ethical imperatives to think about. But it's also about how any kind of AI coming in picture, what human intervention comes in and where, despite agents or agentic AI coming in picture, where you can go through it. So if you see that, the balance comes in that AI works in autopilot, but the Khiladi in us tunes it in the real life moments. That's exactly what your AI and Khiladi can be collaborated with. With that into consideration, I would like to give two of the use cases that I've been working on, I've been seen working on, is more about an agentic AI solution for certifications. So there are n number of certifications happening right now on AI. हर किसी को LinkedIn पे अपने प्रोफाइल में AI लगाना है, सब मुझे लगता है. So we have LinkedIn certifications, we have Google certifications, we have some more certifications going. So if an agentic AI thinks about your LinkedIn environment, the way you are liking, the way you are socializing, the way your posts are, it basically comes and provides you the suggestions, not only, but it will give a decision as well. This is what you should do. And there is an organization who has developed this agentic AI learning management system, which provide individual preferences based on the last 6 months of the learning that has been done, based on whatever has been keyed in from the laptop. If for a given day, I am using Outlook the most, it will tell me that what is more you should learn about. It calculates the amount of time, it calculates the amount of presence on the web from all your sources, and understands how much time you're giving to the learning, and provides a calculation to it that today this is the amount of learning, this is the amount of time you have wasted and you're not learned yet. And then provides a learning mechanism to it, preferences to you, solutions to you, what certifications you should go through it. So that's one of the use case. Second was facility management of the any admin department, to provide overall facility management and understand the context awareness. I have my friend who had a challenge in his organization, which is a very small organization, I'll not take the name, but had an agentic AI to find out what is it that it will take to have 20 people to be booked in the guest house. And it said, ठीक है, 20 लोग हैं, you can get a guest house and आप लोग रह सकते हैं. And it will say that we have 20 rooms available, these are the rooms to be allotted to them. लेकिन कौन सा रूम सिंगल ऑक्यूपेंसी है, कौन सा रूम डबल ऑक्यूपेंसी है, कौन सा रूम, which room is something which is not closer to the lobby, not closer to the view, this information was not there. Which room doesn't have the AC working, not working. These all context awareness was not there, because of which even the rooms were being allotted. The admin was forced to have a human intervention heavily because the assets were not being trained by the agentic AI to know कि कहाँ पे क्या problem है, right? इस session में अगर agentic AI होता यहाँ पर, and if you didn't know कि what the problems this room is having, it will go in a structured way to say that this is the way you should do it. But we need human intervention. Before starting this, Amol and Jagdish helped me to fix this. That is something human thing. You have to fix it. But there are ways of how these things can be adapted as well. But these are the few things where I've seen agentic AI succeeding well. And another one of the examples is about the more specific towards is about people who read books. So there are different ways of how you provide the reading mechanisms through agentic AI to provide it. And that's one example from Bustaro, which I've learned from Snehal as well. If you go to bustaro.com, you'll find those agentic AI solutions as well. So those are the use cases which I feel are being used a lot, and specifically in technology domain as well. If you're more technology front, then it is more about clustering and regression to bring in, of how you are more close to agentic AIs. With that note, I come to the conclusion to it. So you are the Khiladi, collaborative with AI. And that's a perfect blend to bring the human intuition and AI efficiency as well. It understands emotions, adapts like a pro, and executes with precision. And there are few of the takeaway pointers. Before I close my session, let me go back to my agentic AI. Let me try to give a right prompt.
Hi Pune, I am Ketan's AI Khiladi. Ask me anything.
Can you tell me about Regional Scrum Gathering Pune?
नमस्ते। मैं आपकी हिंदी समझ सकता हूं, लेकिन मुझे लगता है आपका प्रश्न थोड़ा अस्पष्ट है। क्या आप अपना सवाल दोबारा स्पष्ट रूप से पूछ सकते हैं?
बिल्कुल जनाब।
मैं कौन हूं?
क्या आप मुझे रीजनल स्क्रम गैदरिंग पुणे जो कि 21 मार्च को आज होस्ट हो रहा है हयात रीजेंसी में, क्या आप इसके बारे में मुझे थोड़ी जानकारी दे सकते हैं?
हाँ, बिल्कुल। 21 मार्च के कार्यक्रम की जानकारी मेरे पास है। 21 मार्च को रीजनल स्क्रम गैदरिंग पुणे का पहला दिन है। कार्यक्रम सुबह 8 बजे से शुरू होगा, जिसमें पंजीकरण और नेटवर्किंग होगी। उसके बाद APGI द्वारा स्वागत भाषण और फिर टॉक। उत्पल चक्रवर्ती का एजेंटिक AI एंड फ्यूचर ऑफ एजाइल ऑटोमेशन पर मुख्य भाषण होगा। दिन भर विभिन्न ट्रैक्स में सत्र होंगे, जिनमें केतन कुलकर्णी मेरे साथी का AI खिलाड़ी द राइज ऑफ ऑटोनॉमस इंटेलिजेंस पर सत्र भी शामिल है। क्या आप किसी विशेष सत्र के बारे में अधिक जानना चाहते हैं?
एक सत्र के बारे में जानना चाहूँगा। एक बहुत ही अच्छे स्पीकर हैं आशुतोष भटावडेकर, क्या आप उनके सेशन के बारे में बता सकते हैं?
क्या आप अभी भी वहाँ हैं? मैंने 21 मार्च के रीजनल स्क्रम गैदरिंग पुणे के कार्यक्रम के बारे में बताया था। क्या आप कोई विशिष्ट जानकारी चाहते हैं या कोई अन्य प्रश्न पूछना चाहते हैं?
जी, मैं पूछना चाहता हूँ, क्या आप मुझे आशुतोष भटावडेकर जो कि एक स्पीकर हैं रीजनल स्क्रम गैदरिंग पुणे में, क्या उनके विषय के बारे में बता सकते हैं?
मुझे लगता है आप आशुतोष भटावडेकर के सत्र के बारे में पूछ रहे हैं। हाँ, आशुतोष भटावडेकर का सत्र 22 मार्च दूसरे दिन को है। उनका विषय है पावर ऑफ कंपाउंडिंग, हार्नेसिंग GNAI टू एलिवेट द वैल्यू चेन इन द मूवी इंडस्ट्री। यह सत्र दोपहर 12:10 से 12:50 तक हॉल 2 में होगा। यह GNAI के फिल्म उद्योग में उपयोग पर केंद्रित है। क्या आप इस सत्र में भाग लेने की योजना बना रहे हैं?
बिल्कुल भाग लेने की योजना बना भी रहे हैं। क्या लगता है इसमें से क्या लर्निंग, क्या शैक्षणिक व्यवस्था मुझे प्राप्त हो सकती है? I think it disconnected, but I think you got it. I think I just did a right prompting, a simple prompt here. It goes in. I can ask about anybody. That's exactly what agentic AI is. So with that note, thank you very much. Thank you for your time. There's something, a message there. It is not agentic Ketan there, but it's more about a comparison between him and me actual there. Doesn't matter. We are Punekars. Amchi kuthei shakha nahi. Neither for APGI nor for us. But that's exactly the human way of doing things. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot. If you have any questions, please go ahead.
Any questions?
That's the LinkedIn profile. And if you want to give a feedback, scan the code menti.com. जितने भी improvement areas हैं जरूर दीजिएगा. Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, very useful and very insightful session. Thank you for the information shared. So just one question, which application were you using right now, giving the demo? And are we saying that the same chat GPTs and Geminis and all which are existing, probably they are something into agent AI and moving AI agent and moving towards agentic AI?
Yes. So what we have, they're all part of conversational AIs. So it's more about the way you do a conversation. So ChatGPT, Gemini, these are all conversational AIs. You do a prompt and you get the responses. You go a step ahead, get everybody together and do it. That's your agent. Agent can define only those things where you want it to automate, but decision relies on you. Agentic AI comes in जहाँ पे आप चाहते हो, you want it to take the decision on its own. But there will be some exceptions and cases where exactly your behaviors, your emotions, or the way you are acting, the way you are behaving comes in picture, which is post-autonomous intelligence. And which is exactly what this robot GR00T N1, if you search, which NVIDIA launched in one of the conferences at San Francisco a few days back is the next level of it, which is new intelligence, NEU, which comes with omni intelligence. That's a factor there, which just sees your expressions. वो robot आपके expressions को feel नहीं करता है. It will see. It will try to exhibit the same things the way you're doing and understand how your decisions have been more prone, how it can behave more like. There's a series of the way you are advancing towards it. So, that's how it goes. I hope I answered your question. Any other questions? No? Yep, there's one question. Yes, Rahul.
Now more. Okay. So, is security something that can be a concern? Because I remember a few years back, one of my friends, he got hijacked because of the posts he was posting on his social media, and people were following it. That okay, where is he going? Where is he now? So now, if this AI Khiladi becomes available to those kind of people, can it become a concern? Like, how can we stop that?
First of all, AI Khiladi is more of a human-driven thing. It's more about the answers to your ifs and buts. Like, this is all good, but if those exception comes in picture, the way you're saying, that's exactly where we humans have to be diligent enough to understand where and how our intelligence can match to which intelligence we're trying to bring into. If agar agentic AI हमारा autonomous intelligence का solution है, are we matching to the same intelligence to question and understand the exception that you're trying to say? And that's exactly what this word Khiladi, which is in us, brings in. Why Khiladi, I will tell you. Why I felt it should be Khiladi is because we have to play around every time. I normally play around with all this AI tools a lot, and I understood one thing from last few years is that the more you play around, the more you understand the basics and the context of any AI tool or any way it behaves to. So it's not agentic AI that Khiladi is. We are the Khiladi. And how are we using AI? That's what AI Khiladi is.
So, why I asked is because we speak about this ethical use of AI.
Yeah.
Ethical use is actually for people who care about ethics.
Yes.
Because there are many people who doesn't care about ethics. Their job is like based on ethical things. So how to stop, like, so that they are unable to use AI?
The environment has to restrict it. If that environment can restrict it, automatically any particular AI, the way it is, it will automatically follow the ethical AI thing. Even that's going to be, I think that's going to be more of an example in maybe the upcoming session you have post lunch. But it's also about how you train. How you train. Now, if you are training agentic AI into a particular environment where everybody सबके सब कॉपी करके पास हो रहे हैं, सबके सब कॉपी करके पास हो रहे हैं, एक ने भी पढ़ाई करके एग्जाम नहीं दिया, सो वो ट्रेनिंग जो एजेंटिक AI है उसको तो कॉपी करना ही मालूम है, उसको ये पता ही नहीं कि पढ़ाई करना होता क्या है. It's the same way it is. But right now you have now you come to biases, and that is exactly where you don't have such answers. Now if you want to go with biases, that is exactly where those buts and those ifs and those concerns have to be brought to the Khiladi or the human in us. That's how you can make it happen in the way. Because there can be a number of scenarios. Those scenarios can be only answered if we humans know where to interfere, where not to interfere, how much to rely upon. And moreover, the balance between relying and the balance between responding. So I always feel, replying and responding are two things. Agentic AI is a solution. How are you responding to it? Are you replying or responding? If you're responding, then it is more about you're thinking 2 steps ahead. If you're replying, you're reactive already. We normally, when you start prompting, I will give a simple example. We are reactive prompters. I don't know this. Can you provide me the email structure? Reactive prompting है. हम शुरुआती वैसे करते हैं. हमें सवाल ही ऐसे रहते हैं कि हमारे को जो नहीं आता हम पूछते हैं. कुछ समय के बाद लगता है कि नहीं अब हम थोड़े से प्रो हो गए. So we do a informative prompting. अच्छा मेल दिया था तो अगर ये चाहिए तो ऐसा दे सकते हो क्या? हम ऐसे prompting करते हैं बहुत बार. Right? Then एक level के बाद we go and do explorative prompting. Imagine कि तो वैसा होता तो आप ये दे सकते हो क्या? There's a journey of prompting that we do. Start from reactive. Why reactive? अपना culture ही ऐसा है. It's very very simple. हमें जब दूसरे की प्लेट पे दिखता है कि पनीर था तो हमें लगता है कि पनीर लेना चाहिए. अभी बाहर होगा. यहाँ से वहाँ जाएंगे मालूम पड़ा गुलाब जामुन कोने में है. ओ यस प्लेट में दिखा. होता है, मेरे साथ तो होता है. Not with everybody. But that's exactly what is the way we reflect it back in doing things as well. So it's more about how we respond back to it, being we human there, and having a balance between how AI and human interaction can happen. I think that's how I would put it.
Okay. Thank you, Ketan. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. Thanks a lot. Thank you very much.
So I think we have to follow a schedule. There's already lunch served outside. Before that, I would request you to give some feedback for Ketan's session on this Menti. There is also a retro board arranged outside, so on which you can have or give some feedback for the whole organization of this conference. It will be continued there. There are some QR codes on Menti also for that, so please use them. And not least, I'd like to thank Ketan for this wonderful and engaging session with a wonderful agentic AI, giving that real experience here. And I think definitely everybody enjoyed, engaged. And I would request Suvarna to felicit Ketan from our side, very own our volunteer Ketan, and I would request Suvarna to do that honor. So thank you, Ketan. Thanks a lot.